Hello there, welcome to my bench once again, Hugh here. In this tutorial I'm going to tie you up another dry fly, another classic fly. I'm sure you've all heard of and seen the black gnat. I tied the wet fly version quite a long while back, so I decided to tie the dry version for you this time. Okay, so I'll get this guy out of the vise, a new hook in, and I'll get going here for you. The hook is a size 14 94840 standard dry mustad. Get him locked in the vise here. There we go. And for thread today I'm using denvile 6/0 Fly Master in black. So as always we'll start our thread just a hook eye length behind the eye or so, and we're going to wrap back about halfway on the shank here. Snip our tag off. Then we're going to wrap back up about halfway, and that is where we're going to put our wing. And the wing is natural gray duck quill segments, one slip section from each wing, the right and left wing, one slip of duck quill, and I usually want that about close to hook gap width. So I measure my wings, so I got those lined up here pretty good. Make sure they're even. And we're going to tie those on top with a pinch loop, so we'll measure those up approximately hook shank length, and then we'll move them forward. And I'm going to come up between my fingers with it down through with a soft loop, then pinch, pull straight down. Then I'm going to come up, pull straight up on these guys, and then wrap back 2 to 3 wraps. Make sure they're right where I want them. Snip off the excess here, like so, on an angle. Okay, and I'm going to move right behind the wings, and I'm going to lift up on them nice and easy here. And I'm going to sneak a few wraps in front, just to prop them up a little bit. Not too far back, because I don't want to split the wings. And I'm just going to take my dubbing needle, and they'll naturally split for you. Just like so here. There we have it. Okay. Alright, just gradually and easy, just go back behind my wings with the thread. And we're going to bind that butt ends down, move back towards the barb here. Just above the barb. Okay. Next step is our tail, and our tail is just some black hackle fibers from Rooster Hackle. Dry fly hackle fibers. And you want to pull off a decent sized bunch of them, probably 12 to 15 fibers for the tail. So I'll pull those off the stem here. Make sure I keep my tips even, like so. There we go. I'm going to come in and measure that up, hook shank length. Switch hands, we'll come in and tie this right on top here. Just like so, move back. Right to above the barb with our wraps here. Just like so. Then move forward a little bit. And we're going to snip off those butt ends of the hackle fibers. Right where they meet the wing butts there. So we get a good transition with the thread. Okay, now bind those down. Just like so, move back a little bit. Okay, there's our wing and our tail so far. Okay, next step is the body, and the body is black dubbing, and I'm using superfine black poly dubbing, or you can just use plain rabbit dubbing. I like this, I like these superfine for the dries. Dropped a couple things here, just bear with me. There we go. Okay. So we want to wax our thread a little bit here, and we begin to form a nice slender dubbing noodle. We want a little skinnier at the front, a little thicker at the back, so we get a taper on this guy. Just like so here. Okay. Get that dubbed on there nice and tight. We'll move that up. Okay, now we'll begin to wrap here. On our first wrap right in front of our tail, like so. Okay, then wrap forward. Just keep that dubbing noodle tight. And just form a little taper there. Just like so. There we go, and end right behind your wings here. Okay. Okay, next step is to attach our hackles. And I have two dry fly hackles sized out for 14 and prepared here. Got the fuzzy stripped off the bottom. Okay, I'm going to attach those just behind the wing here, shiny side forward. Just like so here, and wrap back on them a little ways. Then I'm going to lift my wings up easily. Slide that thread in front. And we want to bind those down. Come in and push up on them a little bit. Snip off those excess stems, just like so. And I'm going to wrap back to make sure I got a nice base for my wings, or excuse me, to wrap my hackle. But be careful not to split your wings as you're wrapping back. Okay, that looks great. Okay, our final step is to wrap our hackles here. So I'm going to grab my pliers. And we'll take this first hackle, bring them down. Get a hold of him with my pliers here, and we'll begin to wrap him. Grab a hold of him here. Once I get a hold of him, okay, just come around. Usually make 2 to 3 wraps behind the wings here. One more. Okay, then we'll move those wings back and go real easy in front, just close in front as you can get to the, oops, slipped on me there, just hold on folks. No big deal, just reattach, start over. Okay, we'll get her going here. Now I'm going to jump in front of the wings, just like so. That helps prop them up there a little bit. And just keep wrapping forward. One more wrap, I'm going to bring it up, tie this guy off. 2 wraps behind that tip. And a couple in front to lock it in. Then I'm going to reach in with my scissors and snip him out. Just like so. And a couple more securing wraps. And I got a couple stray fibers there. I'm going to just snip these guys out of my way. There we go. Okay, there's our first hackle. Now same process with the next hackle. We'll come down. Down around here. And your second hackle, you always want to, when you wrap, you want to wiggle this guy back and forth a little bit, so he doesn't trap down none of your fibers from the first hackle that we wrapped. Just a couple of zigzags there. See, I'm going to move in front. One more wrap here. Move in front of those wings. Just like so here. Just keep wrapping back and forth. And we'll come up, same deal. Tie this guy off in the same spot. A couple wraps behind. And a couple in front of them to lock them in place. And come in and snip them off here. Just like so. Okay, there we have it. Now, got a couple more stray fibers here I want to snip out. Just going to turn the vise here so I can get at them a little better. There we go. And I got 2 more here to snip out. Okay. So there we have it. There's our hackle and our wings. Complete it. Just going to adjust these wings a little bit here. Okay, that looks great. And our last step, I'm going to bring my half hitch in here and do a half hitch here first. Couple half hitches. Snug that down. Come in with the whip finisher. And we'll do a 4 to 5 turn whip finish on this guy. Just try not to bind down into your hackle fibers. Okay. Come in. There we go. Snug that in good and tight. And we'll snip that excess thread off of there. There we go. Okay, just checking everything here. I got one little stubborn fiber there. I want to see if I can snip him out here. There we go. Okay, that looks great. Another size 14 black gnat dry. Okie dokie. So last step is to a little drop of head spin on those thread wraps and let it soak in. Okay, a little on the top, a little on the bottom there. Just let that soak in. And that's all there is to the size 14 black gnat. Another classic dry fly. So once again, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did and you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can see more flies in the future. And throw in a like too if you wish. And I want to thank all my subscribers for watching once again. So until next time, happy tying everyone. I shall see you again soon. And so long for now, folks.